You know, I keep hearing this bullshit about how Klitschko should have to fight Deontay Wilder. I keep hearing this bullshit about how he should fight Tyson Fury. I keep hearing this bullshit about how he should fight that up and comer guy, Joshua, when he's ready. Right? Klitschko, when you all know he fought Joshua today, you're going to say, well, he wasn't ready. You all know if he fought Deontay Wilder, you're going to say, well, Wilder sucked anyway. Well, who did he ever really beat? You all know that if he fights Tyson Fury, you're going to say, well, Tyson Fury is the guy that uppercutted himself in the face. Now, we all knew he wasn't good anyway. You're not going to give Klitschko his credit anyway. So why should he fight those guys? Why should he do it? When everybody was saying, oh, hey, he's scared of Hey, look, Hey keeps going up to him, and Klitschko's trying to earn his title shot, and this and that. He fights David Haye, what happens? Everybody, oh, the fight's boring. Now it's David Haye's fault. Get on the table showing his toe to the world and shit. Like, oh, my toe. What happened with David Haye? Everybody kept saying, oh, David Haye's going to. And when he beat David Haye, did you give him his credit? David Haye is one of the best cruiserweight champions of all time. Beat him. Did you give him his credit? No credit. He got no credit for beating him. Instead, David Haye blamed his fucking toe. That's it. You're never going to put him in an all-time heavyweight status anyway, so why should he fight Wilder or Fury? And what you just want to see him lose. If Wilder knocks him out, what are you going to do? Oh, you see, we told you the whole time Klitschko's a bum. That's what you're going to say. Everybody's building Wilder up. Wilder's going to knock him out. Wilder's going to dominate. Well, Wilder's going to, blast him off. All this and that. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Bronze Bomber on Twitter, by the way. When you know damn well, every single one of you know damn well that if Klitschko loses, you're going to take away everything from Klitschko. If he wins, you're not going to give him any credit. If he beats Tyson Fury, same thing. Same thing. You're not going to give him his credit anyway. So why should he fight those guys? He should just fight a bum. I think Klitschko should just fight Shannon Briggs next. That's what I think he should do. Everybody was building up Povetkin. What happened? After he beats the shit out of Povetkin? Well, he's a fucking Russian anyway. Those fucking Russians suck, man. Brian Jennings was supposed to be this. Those people out there saying Brian Jennings was more skilled than Deontay Wilder. Jennings gets a couple good rounds. We keep hearing, oh, he's boring. In this fight, he tries to close the show in the 12th round. But what do people do? They turn around. What do they say? Oh, see, he lost 3 rounds. We told you he's a bum. We told you he's a bum against Brian Jennings. He was struggling. He lost 3 rounds against Brian Jennings. The dude was struggling. That's all you guys do. You don't give him the credit. You don't give him the credit. You don't want to give him the credit. You just want to see him lose. You're tired of the 10-year heavyweight title run. I just think he should just fight a couple bums, break the Joe Louis record, and call it a day. That's what I think Klitschko should do. You know what, Klitschko? Go fight Gold Champ. Go fight him. Fight Shannon Briggs. Just fight a bum. They're not going to give you your credit anyway. You could go to Germany. You'll fill up a stadium. You'll get paid $3, $4, $5 million bucks. Get your $5 million. Fight that bum, old washed up bum, and you knock him out. And then they're going to bitch and complain after they were egging the dude on and shit. Like, they kept egging him on because it was funny. Go champ. It's hilarious until he fucking gets knocked out. It's all funny until he gets knocked out. Klitschko shouldn't fight Wilder. He shouldn't fight Fury for what? Well, those are the best fight options. You're not going to give him credit. You're not going to give him the credit. You're not. Does this sound familiar to you? By the way, Now that I have your attention, does this sound familiar to you? Since when does a fighter get a pass from fighting the best in his division because there's a fan base that won't give him credit? Since when does that happen? Bernard Hopkins fought until the age of 49, fighting the best of the best. You expect me to, and he never got paid, and he didn't get credit from a lot of critics too. You expect me to give Floyd Mayweather Jr. a pass? He should go fight a bum? If you feel that way, then I could say the same shit about Klitschko. I could say the exact same shit. Obviously, all this was a charade. I do believe Klitschko should fight Wilder. I do believe Klitschko should fight Fury because he's the world champion and he needs to fight the best available. The repercussions of in case he loses of his haters is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. With that said, of course, Klitschko should fight Wilder. Of course, he should fight Fury. Of course, there's going to be those that say Wilder could beat him, and if he beats Wilder, he's going to get no credit. Of course. That's just the way it is in sports. Okay? It would be cheap if he just fought a bunch of bums to break a record instead of at least trying to do it against guys like Wilder and Fury and the best available. Same thing for Mayweather. Fight the best available or retire. It's really that simple. All right? It's that simple. Just because you're not going to like the repercussions of the people that don't like him in case he loses. I mean, that's what happens when the guy loses. His haters rejoice. That's what happens. Just like people that don't like Klitschko are going to celebrate if he gets knocked out by Wilder. That comes with the territory. That's just the way it is. So with that said, this is D-Style Boxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out.